time for the credits! Normally I would do a review of the game during the credits, but considering there's some interest in me doing my on-camera more in-depth reviews, that's what we're going to do for this one. So I guess, I don't know, I didn't really think about what I wanted to talk about during the credits. I guess, yeah, just what I thought of the Let's Play. Well, obviously I wish it didn't take as long as it did. I probably shouldn't have picked such a ridiculously long game for the first co-op LP I wanted to do. And, you know, a lot of things happened along the way, like Ado moving and a whole bunch of stuff like that. So that kind of delayed me. We get images of the characters when they're younger. That's kind of a nice touch. I don't know, what did you think?
Well, I only did half the game.
I know.
And it's my first time ever doing a Let's Play, period, because I don't do these types of videos.
I know you don't.
So, I guess it was interesting to see how it all kind of comes together and the amount of time and effort it really takes.
Yeah, it doesn't take 20 minutes to put together a 20-minute video.
So it's a little bit different than when you see people actually on camera doing it, but I can't say that either because the amount of time it takes to render an HD video is obscene.
Wow.
But putting everything together, I guess, still takes a while.
It takes a while. Yeah, I also regret taking on multiple big projects at the same time. That's something I'm going to avoid in the future. So, yeah, I want to keep it to one major Let's Play at a time. I mean, maybe if I'm doing something easy on the side, like a Zelda game or something that's real easy, no editing. Okay, maybe I could handle 2, but just the amount of random battles that you have to edit out is a lot. I mean, if I don't edit out random battles, you would double the length of these videos. Well, not the videos, but you double the length of the Let's Play. It'd be insane. I mean, this is already going to be about 150. It would be 300 plus videos. And for a lot of repeat content, so it's, you know, what's the point of doing that? Rather just edit it out. On the plus side, it gave me the opportunity to test some new editing software. It was an enjoyable experience. Just glad it's, well, almost over. I'll explain that in a second. I'll have to go over a little bit of the ending too, because for some reason people don't seem to get it. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because the contamination side quest is optional for some stupid reason. We didn't even finish it, but we finished most of it. We will be finishing that later. I think Tyr's gonna start singing here, so I want to shut up and let you enjoy that, I guess. So I was talking over during you frightened fan.
you didn't come. I believe your presence was requested at Luke's coming-of-age ceremony at the Duke's Manor.
I'm not interested in some ceremony in front of Luke's grave.
That's why the both of you came here, isn't it?
He said he'd be back, so let the others sit around and tell stories at his grave. But I won't be joining them.
We should be heading back soon. The valley is dangerous at night.
Why are you here?
This place has a nice view of Hod. And also, I promised someone.
That's the end. Now, of course, there's, well, is that Luke or is it Ash? Well, remember the contamination side quest where the two Cheagles died because they were perfect isophones, and perfect isophones, their phonons attracted to each other and they separate, and then they reform into the original. So that would mean it would be Ash, but it's clearly not. And the reason why that's actually, well, it's the original's body, but it's Luke's personality. It's because Luke surpassed his original. Because he mastered second-order hyperresonance, which made him mentally and physically superior to Ash in every way. Hence why, when the contamination effect occurred, it was Luke and not Ash that became the dominant personality. That's my explanation, and it fits together with all the pieces they give you. And I kind of like that they don't just tell you. Now, it's going to ask us to save our game. And this is going to give you our clear data file. And you load it in order to start a New Game Plus. And a New Game Plus, you can pick a whole bunch of different abilities to transfer over. For example, you could get times 10 experience, carry over all your arts, your titles, whole bunch of stuff like that. And you have access to the very hard and unknown difficulty settings on a New Game Plus. I think very hard multiplies enemy stats by 2, and unknown multiplies it by 3.5. I believe it actually was 4 times in the Japanese version, but they toned it down to 3.5. Thank God. 3.5 is already ridiculous, even with times 10 experience, because you're going to be doing so little damage. Now, normally there are some side quests that require a second playthrough. However, the way the game checks if you're on a second playthrough is if you have a clear file on it. So all you gotta do is not save over the file that you have right before the final boss. So in this case, it's file 28 for me. That's my file right before fighting Van. So if I save over file 1, and then I reload my save right before the final boss, the game's gonna think I'm on a second playthrough. And you know what? I'll take it. I mean, I'd rather do that than have to play through the whole game again. So, yeah. That little star, that's, why is it checking my memory card? Oops, I must have hit no. Yeah, that star, it's gonna trick the game into, no matter what file I load, it's going to think it's a second playthrough. Should I show off the... Oh, you also unlock the sound test, which I think there was something else that I unlocked too. Let's see here. Forgot about that. Yeah, unlock the sound test and the game record. Yeah, that's just your little battle menu there. It did not really take me 95 hours. There was some idle time there. Total gold used? That seems rather low. Oh, at one time, I guess? We saved the game 106 times. Pretty cool. Got a 64-hit combo sometime during there. But yeah, why not? I'll show off a New Game Plus little thing there. Why not? We'll show this off. So yeah, you completed the game. Get grade. That's what that grade was at the end of each battle that you were getting based on your performance. You spend it here. Oh, and any grade that you use, yeah, it does come back to you after completing a game. So say I think you get 1,500 for beating Van at the end of the game, plus whatever else you got during the course of the game. So say you have 2,000 grade at the end of the game, you spend 1,500, then you beat the game again, you get those 1,500 back. So you'll back up to 2,000, plus whatever you got on the second playthrough. So eventually you just get so much grade. Holy shit, that's a lot of grade. Eventually you just get so much grade that you can just buy whatever. So yeah, I mean, you can increase the speed at which overlimit fills up, 20 items. Good things to get are obviously your recipes, cooking ability. Carrying over gold is kind of nice. I would inherit the collector's book. Yeah, I'd probably inherit titles. Art usage, arts, that's good. Increase HP is pretty good. Combo experience, basically you get 1 experience per battle, but the combo bonus experience you get for doing large combos is much greater. In general, it's better than 2 times, but not as good as 10 times, so just something to keep in mind. And if you want to challenge on, say, normal playthrough, you could do half experience. So, yeah, you want to use 10 times experience for an unknown run, double experience for a very hard run. Transferring over AD skills is good. Double guard is good. Double gald is good. Transferring items, kind of not necessary. Yeah, I mean, just some pretty good stuff. So that's kind of, you just select whatever it is that you want, and you go from there, and, well, let's just pick some things here, so I can show that it'll start the game over. Yeah, and you hit start when you're ready. And it should start the opening scene here. I'm just going to skip the little anime cutscene. Yeah, see, it starts over. And we're back at the beginning of the game! So now we gotta play through the whole thing again. No, we're not gonna do... Oh, there's no soft reset? Well, that's not good. Luke's gonna go back to staring at meteors all day. I was hoping there was a soft reset so I could just get back to the menu, but that's okay. Anyway, you get the idea. So the game is started over. Hopefully it lets me access the menu. If not, I'll just, well, reset the console, I guess. But yeah, like, I think I bought double experience, so every single battle would give me double experience. I'd like to show off the higher difficulty settings in the menu if I can. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we have access to very hard, unknown difficulty. I mean, that's all you really get there. And, let's go back to the... Well, let's just load up our actual file now. You don't have to start a new game to trick the game. All you have to have... You just need that little star there, so... You could have loaded from the menu. But I want to load up my file here. So yeah, because I have that star, the game thinks I made it all this way on the second playthrough. Yeah, this allows us to access the final few side quests. Well, really one side quest in particular that I care about. So, yeah, we're before the final boss. And, I don't think I actually have a wing bottle. Nope. I do not. I'd like to make a save of file 29 now. So I'm going to make my way out of the final dungeon now. And well, I'll have to figure out where I want to go after that. So on the next episode, I'll start outside of Eldrint, or maybe I'll start in, I think it's Sheridan actually where I want to go, but I'll have to look it up. But anyway, Ryzen
And Liz.
Hope you enjoyed this final, well, not final episode, but the finale of, I think I have to go up the stairs. And, Tales of the Abyss is not quite over yet. Take care.